What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and in this one I'm going to be telling you guys 3 stocks that you pretty much need to look into, if not buy, in the month of March. Guys, make sure you stick around for the 3rd stock because that one is a major play and I really think it's going to be making me a lot of money. Now, I do want to say guys, this is not investment advice, this is just my opinion, my outlook on these companies and these stocks, so make sure you always do your own due diligence. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, now the first one, I already made a video on this. I made a video saying that, hey, this stock is probably going to hit $1,000 later on this year. And that is Tesla, okay? Tesla is one of those companies that I can go on forever and ever and ever about. I can probably sit down and have a debate for hours talking about why this company will take off in the future. Now, the reason why it's a buy in March is because right now we're seeing Tesla at a dip. And if you guys are in my stock market course, which link in the bio or link in the description, you guys know that buying dips is pretty much essential. The stock market, weirdly enough, is one of those places where when the price is cheap, people get mad. And when the price is too expensive, people get happy. And that's pretty much how stocks work. Obviously, you want to buy the stock at a cheap price. And if you're holding a stock and your stock is down in value, usually that means buy more. You know, if it's a company that you strongly believe in, don't be impatient, don't be, paper hands, and you should buy more and add up and just stock up more of that stock. And Tesla is one of those stocks that in the month of February I have bought a few shares of, and in March, hey, if it continues to dip down, best believe I'm just going to be adding more shares to my portfolio. Now, if you guys don't know much about Tesla stock, like I said, make sure you go and check out that video that I posted on my channel, literally called Tesla to $1,000. And yeah, I genuinely believe Tesla will hit $1,000 sometime this year, unless they do another stock split, which I'm not even sure if that will ever happen, but I really do see the stock hitting $1,000. Another thing I do want to say, guys, is you really have to think about this, right? During a time of a pandemic, right? Obviously, we went through a pandemic, and we're still going through a pandemic. Here in Toronto, we're still suffering. We're still, slowly starting to ease off in lockdowns. But when most people are supposed to be staying home, do you really think people are going to be making a purchase for a car? Me personally, I would not buy a car right now. Even if I had $1 million, I don't really think there is a real use for me to buy a brand new car right now. And I even said in one of my videos, hey, if Tesla hits $1,000, I will literally go and buy a Tesla just for the sake of making a video and for content. And to be honest, guys, just think about it yourself. If you are pretty much supposed to be staying home, there's really nothing to go and do outside. What is the point of buying a new car? And I don't know the statistic on it, but I'm pretty sure people are buying cars much less than they were, a year ago or 2 years ago or whatever. Again, I don't know the statistic. I don't even know if that is even a measurable statistic. But let's be real, guys. When things do finally open up, people are going to be buying cars again. Like I said, on this channel, I'm probably going to be buying a Tesla, with you guys and just sharing that experience. That will happen. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell because I'm pretty sure you'd want to see that video. And like I said, guys, I really think Tesla, once things open up, once, certain things are able to move in fruition, like for example, the factories in India, in Berlin, their new cars that they have coming up, they have like a super cheap Model 2 or something like that. When all this stuff happens, guys, this is a no-brainer in my opinion. Like I said, go watch that Tesla video. Now, the second stock is not really, it has been kind of like a meme stock, but this is a stock that I really do see having potential in the future, and that stock is AMC. Now, the stock is currently at $8, but I do want to say, guys, AMC is one of those companies that we all pretty much know is very heavily affected by the pandemic. And this stock was never anything crazy, right? Like, this isn't a stock that's ever going to hit, I personally don't think the stock will hit $100 unless, there's some crazy short squeeze or, another crazy event like the whole Wall Street bets conundrum. But I do really think that this is a stock that is a recovery play. And, March being, marking 1 year since the crazy market, correction or crash from last year, we really got to understand, guys, that this stock, even though it's been through a pandemic and even though it's been through that crazy short squeeze, it is a stock that can really recover, and it is a company similar to Cineplex in Canada that I do see making moves long term. Now, I've talked about this before, but the theater industry is not going to go away. Once things open up, theaters will be something that is very enjoyed, and even me myself, I was never really a theater person, and although I did like movies, I never really cared to go watch at a theater. I have a home theater in my office, in my basement, and watching movies from home, in my PJs, that's just something fun to do. You whip up a snack, get some food, and just watching at home, at the comfort of your home. That's nice, but I'm not gonna lie, there's nothing that really beats the experience of going to a movie theater, okay? I'm pretty sure everyone understands that, and like I said, AMC, as well as if you're Canadian, look into Cineplex. Both those two companies are companies that, one, I'm invested in, and two, companies that I really see taking off. And if AMC or Cineplex have a massive dip again, I will be buying and I will be holding for the long term. And speaking of such, holding for the long term is how I am picking all my stocks. Like I said, down below there is a link to my stock market course where you pretty much learn how I invest my money, all about the stock market. And once you are a stock market course member, you actually get alerts exactly when I buy and sell a stock. So if you are interested, go check that down below. Now, moving on to the third stock, but before that, I want to give you guys a bit of a bonus. And I know this is a stock video, but I quickly want to mention the fact that in March, I do want to buy some Bitcoin. Now, I already own a bit of Bitcoin, a tiny amount, but I want to probably triple my position in Bitcoin. Now, the reason for that is recently we've seen Bitcoin drop a lot in value. Now, it hit an all-time high of $57,000 in literally a week ago in February, and it's now sitting at $45,000. And guys, if you look at Bitcoin, honestly, just go look at the price. A year ago, Bitcoin was literally around $5,000, $7,000, $8,000. And we saw an insane push to $45,000 right now. And if you really look at the grand scheme of things, yes, there are crashes. Yes, Bitcoin will go down in value. And I won't be surprised if Bitcoin does go down in value again and maybe hit 40,000 or 35,000. But just like in 2018 when we saw a crazy spike and we saw a correction, Bitcoin came back up. And as a lot of people are being more, open about Bitcoin, as people like Elon Musk and Tesla buying Bitcoin, more people just genuinely liking the idea of Bitcoin and noticing all the flaws in banking, I really think Bitcoin is one of those things that will be around in the future, and I do want to be involved. So, like I said, I know it's on stock, but I just quickly want to mention as well, March, I do want to buy more Bitcoin. If you are Canadian, there's a link down below to use Shakepay, and that is actually how I buy all my Bitcoin. It's super easy. You can literally e-transfer and buy Bitcoin, and it's super awesome. If you also use my link, you can actually get $30 for free. Now, let's move on to stock number 3. Now, this is a stock that I'm very, very, very excited about. Now, stock number 3, I did also make a video about. So you guys know I'm consistent, and I do already have shares in this stock. And this is something I called out for my stock market course members. And let me tell you guys, this is one of those stocks that I am so excited for. And it is, in my opinion, the best real estate stock out there. And no, it's not a REIT. It is actually EXPI stock. And there's a reason why I personally think people should look into buying this stock before March 12th, okay? Now, like I said, this is going to be a very interesting play. This is going to be, for me, this stock is a buy and hold, for years, but this stock, I do believe, is going to make a bit of a push and a bit of a rally after March 12th. Now, EXPI stock is pretty much, it's a company that is a real estate brokerage, and it completely changes everything. Similarly to how Tesla changed the whole automotive industry, EXP is changing the real estate brokerage. And if you've heard of this company before, no, I'm not an EXP agent. Although I am a real estate agent, I am not a part of EXP. But I believe in this company so much, and I probably will join this company one day. Now, EXPI is currently going through a stock split. And although they did have their stock split and their price has dropped a bit in value, this is fine because, one, that's a good thing because it's cheaper, so we can buy more. Two, on March 12th to 14th, Grant Cardone, who is probably the biggest name in real estate, is having a growth conference, pretty much a virtual conference talking about marketing, sales, real estate, and business. And if you guys don't know Grant Cardone, I honestly don't know what to say. He is, like I said, easily one of the biggest entrepreneurs on social media, and I would say hands down the biggest guy in real estate when it comes to social media. And Grant Cardone has been, there's been a lot of rumors and speculation and also multiple pieces of confirmation that say Grant Cardone is probably going to be working with EXP, helping them grow their company. And Grant Cardone literally said, word for word, we are going to 10x EXP. And Grant Cardone's whole marketing motto is, 10x. They want to 10 times whatever they're doing. So guys, that to me is very interesting. If you are in the real estate industry, you know why it's interesting. And if you guys want to know more about EXP and EXPI, I strongly recommend you guys go and check out my EXPI video. I'll probably put cards up here for all the videos and stocks that I'm mentioning, but I strongly recommend you guys go and check all those out because obviously these videos, they're not too much of a deep dive and it's not really a solid breakdown, but it's mainly just me covering certain topics. So what I'm predicting, or is what I think is going to happen is on March 12th to 14th, when Grant Cardone is having this conference, he's probably going to be going over how he's going to get involved with EXP. The CEO of EXP is also going to be speaking at this conference. So with that all, being said, regardless of whatever happens on March 12th or 14th, it is clear that a lot of people are going to be into EXP after this happens. If Grant Cardone joins EXP, there's going to be so many people that see that and want to copy that and join EXP as well. And like I said, EXP is a company that pretty much makes money with the more agents they have. They've been expanding to multiple companies, and they're pretty much a real estate brokerage that, like I said, completely changes the game. Now guys, those are my 3 stocks and that one other investment that I want to invest into in the month of March. Like I said, do your own due diligence, and if there are any questions, leave some comments down below and let me know what you guys think of my picks. Not only that, there is a free Discord for you guys to join down below. Come through, join, and let's talk. Have a chat about stocks, investing, real estate, crypto, all that amazing stuff. And like always, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And until next time, remember, stay seeking success.